Hello beautiful people, how are you doing? You guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another sit down video. Like, it's been ages since I filmed a sit down video. So this video was prompted by the last two videos I posted. Yeah, and that is about our car. And a lot of you have so many questions to ask, what type of car it was, how we got it, those kind of questions, and how students here in the UK can buy a car. So that is what prompted this video. And also I have several questions about life in the UK. A lot of you are very much particular about my job. So in my Instagram, I'll be picking few questions as well, maybe about 10 or 12 questions, depending on how many minutes this video goes, okay? So I'll be answering some of these questions, right? Yeah, because those questions in my DM, is long overdue. So I thought it was like, since I'm filming this sit down video to answer some questions about my job, about our car, it's wise for me to also pick some questions from my Instagram, I don't know who might be watching, okay? So if I don't answer your question, don't worry, I'll also go back to my Instagram and pick some other questions and film it in a different video, okay? If this kind of content sounds like something you're interested in, then you definitely need to keep watching. So I will start with the newest questions, which is about our car, okay? So people asked, is your car automatic? Like, I was wondering, people that asked this question, they didn't even type congratulations. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you that shared in our joy, okay, that said congratulations, people that sent me a DM, those of you that dropped comment, like that video, I had to take hours to reply each and every one of you, okay. The comment was so long, but I appreciate all of you for celebrating in our joy, okay. So the question here is the car automatic and manual? I think I forgot what I wanted to say. So some people ask these questions, and these people, they didn't even say congratulations. They were like, shut up. What type of car is it? Is it manual automatic? Okay, fine. I was like, at some point I said, why should I don't have any reason like to reply. First I was like, okay, fine, let me go ahead and answer. So our car is automatic, okay? And the reason we got automatic car is because back home in Nigeria, we drive automatic, okay? And personally, I don't know how to drive manual, and my husband knows how to drive manual and automatic, but because of me, I didn't want to go back to start learning how to drive manual, because me, I cannot come and kill myself. Driving a manual car is quite difficult. I know that it's even more harder, especially if you're driving in a country that has bad road, like my country, okay? But yeah, the roads are good, but I didn't just want to stress myself learning how to drive manual. Okay, so we decided to just get an automatic car. All right, so even if subsequently we want to change it, it will still be an automatic car. However, if you are coming into the UK, or you just came into the UK, you want to get the UK driver's license, then I will advise you to get the manual one, because when you have the manual UK driver's license, you can drive both manual and automatic cars. Okay, but if you get the automatic driver license, you can only drive automatic. Yeah, unlike in Nigeria, driver's licenses are different. In Nigeria, if you have a driver's license, you can drive any car. But here, there are licenses for manual drivers, there are licenses for automatic drivers. So to be on the safer side, get yourself a manual driving license. And again, another advantage of getting yourself a manual driving license is because currently most jobs that are coming up now, the employers, the organization, they require you to have a driving license, okay? So, and most of these company cars are manual cars. So, it's better for you to get a manual driving license. So, you can drive both automatic and manual, okay? Another question somebody asked was, how can a student buy a car in the UK? Okay, there are so many places you can buy a car in the UK. Check online, but for us, we went to a car dealer, and sorry, somebody is by the window, so I wanted to know what. So we went to a car dealer, my husband contacted them, and they were like, okay, they have samples. They sent us samples, so we had to choose. But before then, we already know what we wanted, okay? We already know what we wanted. We already know our budget, okay? We already know the kind of car we want, the model and everything. So that is the first thing first, okay? Know your budget, the kind of car that you want, and how you want to pay for your car, okay? So for all, because we have already decided, okay, this is the kind of, this type of car to this type of car, and this is our budget range. So when we contacted the dealer, they sent us pictures. I know each picture, they sent us a link, not pictures. I know each link, each car you open, like it has every information in it. So when we got to their shop, and the one we had in mind, and we got there, we got there and we didn't like it again. So they were like, okay, we should check for other options, which we did, and we got this one that we have now. And yeah, that was how we got it. And we bought it straight up, like we paid for everything cash, because we didn't want to start paying monthly. There are other bills to pay, like this is abroad, you have other bills to pay, right? And we didn't want to let the car bills be included in part of the bill. So we decided to pay it up front. And yeah, the only thing now we pay is the tax and the insurance. Yeah, that is what we pay now. So the next question, somebody dropped, I'm replying these questions right from my comment section. Okay, so the next question the person asked is how did we pass our driving license? How did we pass our driving lessons? So we are currently doing our driving license. We are currently doing our driving lessons. We are currently driving with our international driver's license. So you guys, the international driving license, I'll put the picture here, just for demonstration. And the international driver's is blue in color. When you get it, you have to use it within a year from the date of issue. Okay, so we have it, and that is what we are driving with. Okay, all you just need to do, register your car, and boom, pay the necessary insurance and tax, and you start driving. Okay, however, I wouldn't recommend anybody to use international driving license. You can use it. It's good. That is if you don't have the patience to do the UK lessons and get yours. It's okay for you to start driving. That's what we did. The only downside is the tax is high. Not tax, the insurance is high. Okay, the insurance is high because you are driving with an international driver. However, what we did, because after we check, okay, we're like, okay, how do we even pay for the insurance? These are the things you need to consider, because when you get the car, there are expenses that come with the car, right? So we started checking, okay, since we are driving with international driver's license, and the insurance will be high, what do we do? That was how we started checking the internet, and we found out about no claim discounts. Yes, if you're using an international driver's license, your insurance company from back home should be able to give you a no claim discount. Okay, no claim discount is basically like the insurance company in Nigeria telling you, okay, writing down in a paper that this person has driven for certain number of years and the person has no accidents or whatsoever. That is just basically it. And when they send it down here, you send it to your insurance company here, and they will say, okay, this person never get accident before, so they will not slash your insurance. So when we are checking for insurance, depending on the company you want to use, when we are checking for insurance, I think the list we got was £116. That's a month, £116 a month. I do 120. I don't know again. But the long and short of it all is, after we saw that there is something like a no claim discount, we got it. You can easily get it from here, even if you didn't come with it, as long as you have somebody in Nigeria who will do the legwork for you. So from here, we contacted somebody in Nigeria, and the person helped us get it and sent it down to us here. And that was what we presented to the insurance company here, and they gave us about 40% discount from the tax we're supposed to pay. So right now, we are currently paying a tax of less than £100. Okay, the insurance less than £100. All right, yes. So another question I got was which app is best for theory tests? So currently we are using 4-in-1. You can use, there are so many apps you can use, but currently we are using 4-in-1, which I think is okay. I've not used other ones, but we downloaded it and we liked it, so that is what we are using, and I will recommend it for anybody. So if you like, you can just download it, and but I think it's not free. You need to pay, I think, £5 or so before you can, yeah, that is it, right? So somebody asked, have you guys started driving license? Yes, like I said, we have started our driving license in order to get our proper UK driving license. Okay, so yes, it's difficult. being a driver back home and coming here to learn how to drive. That means you have to unlearn everything you learned back home, because driving here is like it's different. The road signs, everything. There are some road signs here in the UK that I've never seen in Nigeria. Okay, so it's quite the difficult task. We were actually, we were anxious, like we weren't feeling it initially when we got the car. In Nigeria, our own steering is like this way, and here in the UK, their own steering is in the right hand side. So obviously, it's a total different kind of driving, So it was a little bit difficult for us, but at some point we were like, what the hell? What are we gonna do? We've gotten the car already, so let's enter the road. But before we enter the road, what we did was we got a tutor, all these driving school tutors. We got the person, and the person paid for a few hours, and the person taught us, just a refresher kind of course, because like I said, our roads are not the same. Here they drive like this, in Nigeria we drive like this. Do you understand? So just like a refresher course. Yeah, so that was what we did, and after that refresher course, that was when we started driving. Okay, so the next question is, how many hours do you work in a week? So currently I work 37.5 hours. Yeah. The next question here is, please, how can I change employers, especially if I don't like the work environment and there are so much toxicity? The answer is yes, you can change employers, but it depends on what you have in your contract. Okay, remember, before you sign your contract, you are, whatever it is that you sign in your contract, that you are supposed to work with this company, with this organization for a number of years. Okay, the children are awake. All right, people, I'll get back to this video. Okay, sorry you guys about that. So like I was saying, it depends on what is in your contract. Some organization will tell you 3 years. Some organization will give you a course of 5 years. So it depends. If you have not worked up to the number of years that is in your contract, then obviously, depending on what is in your contract, from the one I have seen, this person had to pay the company for the extra money that they spent, and all of that. So yeah, it depends. You can leave your current employee, but it depends on what is in your contract. Okay, some contract will tell you if you leave before the end of your term or the end of your whatever, then you have to pay the company. So yeah, it depends on what is it that you signed in your contract. Okay, the next question here is, how did you get your okay, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, I've jumped into my DM on Instagram. Okay, how did you get your job in the NHS, and please, can you help me get a job in the NHS? Okay, first of all, how I got my job, I've made videos, about 2 videos or so, how I got that job. I will link it up here. Okay, I'll also put the thumbnail so that you can go check it out. I'm not gonna talk about that again. Okay, so about helping you get a job, like you guys, a lot of people in my DM have this notion that I can help get a job. Not just in my DM, even my emails. This is one reply I'm gonna give to all those people telling me to help them get a job. I am not an employer. I am not an agent. I'm not the organization. Okay, so I cannot help you get a job. It's only you that can help yourself get a job. Go online, check on the type of job you are interested in, apply. Like I always tell people, make sure you are qualified for the job. Like some of them will say they keep applying and applying, even all the certification that they have gotten, and yet no way. Listen, you only need 1 year. It's just 1 year that you need. So if you have done up to 50 applications, 100, 1 million applications, and you've not gotten, keep applying until you get that 1 year. It's only 1 year that you need. So sorry, I cannot help you get a job in the UK. Apply for the job. Like I always say, make sure you are qualified for the job. Okay. And for those of you that have certification and have not gotten the job that they want, honestly, there are some certifications that are useless. If you are looking for a healthcare assistant job and you said you have certification in health and social care, then you are in line. The certification is in line, like, you know what I mean? But when you are looking for a healthcare assistant job and you are telling them you have a certificate from Red Cross, it doesn't tally. So some of these online certification, people just go and do anything. There are certifications that are even useless to the job. If you're doing a certification, get a certificate that is relevant to the job you are applying for. Okay, that is all I have to say for this certification and getting a job. And no, I cannot get a job for you. Sorry. Then another question here is, God, accommodation people. You guys, a lot of people also have been telling me, help them get accommodation. Can you? Some even tell me, God, listen. I know a video that I posted, which a lot of you are referencing that video. Contact me, I will help you. I never said I will help you get a job. If you go and watch that video, I said explicitly, if you get a viewing, get your house, as long as you are outside the UK and you're looking for a person to go view for you, I will offer myself to go and view for you as long as I'm available on the date you agreed with your agency. That was what I said. I never said I help people get accommodation. That was not what I said. A lot of you have come with this accommodation thing, help us get accommodation. Some of them, we are even annoyed, like they'll be saying it as if like it's their right. You guys, I don't even need to show you my DM or emails. The audacity is what annoys me. But I'm saying it here, okay? I do not help people get accommodation. I can only help you view as long as you are not in the UK yet. And also, as long as I'm available on the set date you agree with your agent, then I will go help you go view the house. And because some of these houses you see online are not real, like some of them are not even as in the picture. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can only help you view as long as I'm available on the set date, and not that I can help you get accommodation. Okay? So next question is cats and pets. So I don't know, like somebody came to my DM that she has phobia for pets. How is pets? How do people deal with pets? I don't know. Is this supposed to, I don't understand. Is this supposed to be a question you ask somebody? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, as you are coming to the UK, you should want, okay, now let me tell you one thing you should know, that people here love pets. If you're looking for a house, the house will tell you specifically pets are allowed, pets are not allowed, you know, all those kind of things. So go through the description of the house you are looking for. That information, pets or no pets, it go there. But I cannot come and tell you like, how pets are treated and all of, God. This question, it actually got me angry because this is not the kind of question. Mommy. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry again. So what was I saying? I was talking about pet. I think I'm done with talking about that pet. So whoever that sent me that question, sorry, I cannot help you. That should be the information you will see if you are leasing a house. Every house has that information if they are if they allow pets or not. But I cannot come and telling you neighborhoods where people use pets and all. I beg. So the next question here is, how do you keep up with YouTube, family and work? Okay, so you guys, it's just the ginger. And again, when you have a strong you know, backup, like my husband supports me in every way, okay? Outside work, the only thing that keeps me going is just this YouTube, honestly. Because here in the UK can be so boring sometimes. When you're posting this video and people are watching it, people are getting motivated, like people will come to your DM and tell you, Ugonma, thank you for that video, this one. Because of that video, you're able to do, that's the ginger, okay? That's the motivation, okay? And the major reason why I keep pushing and pushing, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, is the revenue. Okay, and again, how I plan myself, like today I'm off, so I've already drafted out my things I want to do, like the kind of video I want to film. After now, I'm filming another video as well, so I've drafted it out. That's okay. Now that I'm off, let me film this video. So that is how I get myself going, like, you know what I mean? So I write it down. These are the things I want to do the days I'm off. These are the things I want to do the days I'm off. That makes the whole job, content creation, and you know, life in general. That's how I get going. Okay, I plan. All right. So the next question here is customer care. Which is better, working in the healthcare industry or as a customer care representative? All right, beautiful people. The truth is, you know, a lot of people have bad and misinformed. Will I say it like that? A lot of people have this notion that it's only healthcare jobs that are available in the UK. It's not true. there are other jobs like this construction jobs, like this customer care as well. So for the two, for me, I will always choose healthcare, and that is because it's much more flexible than customer service. Customer service, you don't have that flexibility of choosing the days you work, picking your shifts and all of that. But in the healthcare, you have that luxury of choosing when you want to work, where you want to work, and all of those things. And again, the reason why it seems that everybody in the UK, especially women that are in the UK, are going into healthcare is because you guys, healthcare, if you're working in the healthcare in the UK, you get to spend time with your family. But if you're doing a customer care job, let's say 9 to 5, or you are doing 3 to 10, or you are doing, customer care job is just like the time you get as it be. You understand? But in a healthcare job is either you're doing early or you're doing late. Okay, and most times late is 8 p.m, 9 p.m, you are gone. You understand? You are done, then you are on your way home. Okay, but customer service, sometimes 12 p.m, that's when your shift will end. As in 12 a.m. in the midnight, that's when you're. So to me, I would rather pick a job that that is why a lot of people venture into healthcare, because it's a lot more flexible. Okay, and again, you get to share time, have time with your family. But the customer care is not that flexible at all. Okay, however, some organizations will tell you when you've worked with them for 6 months, depending on the kind of employment you have, part-time, full-time, and all of that. If you are full-time, then you will stay maybe flexible full-time. You will have days you don't work and all of that, but it depends on the company, your organization you are working with. Okay, so for me, I will choose healthcare anytime, any day. The next question is living in different city. What do you think about living in different city from where I'm studying? Okay, so I've had this encounter with so many of my subscribers here. They got admission in this city and they want to live in another city. I was like, how? Like, how do you want to do it? How? And these people, the cities are like 3 hours. If you are coming to study in the UK, it requires you to do a lot of research, okay? There are cities that doesn't have job. Yeah, in as much as work they here, but there are cities that doesn't have job, especially on this countryside. You understand? So if you are looking for schools in that countryside because they are cheap, I don't know how you're gonna survive, because there is no part-time job. The little one that comes out, the whole community applies for it. That is why. Also, it's very important for you to live in the city where you're schooling, because the transportation, how much you'll be spending on transportation plus the hours you'll be spending on the road. I won't even advise that. So you can't be transporting yourself 3 hours. I know a lot of you, you are not in the UK yet, and you check the map and the map says it's 2 hours. Yes, it's 2 hours. Do you know that bus can be delayed? Bus can be delayed, so you steady be going to class late. So I won't even recommend studying in a different city and living in a different city, especially if the city is 3 hours distance. I won't even recommend that. Okay, so the next question I usually get in my DM is, help me get a job. I think I've talked about it. You guys do, that's it here. Okay, another set of questions I get always is, can you give me your CV so that I can use it to create mine? I mean, what the heck? How am I supposed to send you my CV? I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't even want to talk much on that. The question is, sorry, I cannot send you my CV. Okay, I think I will just pick my last question because this video is already becoming too long. And the question is, what are the cheap neighborhoods one can get accommodation in Birmingham? Okay, this question, few persons have asked this question, but this is a whole topic on its own. Okay, I can't just start telling you in this video because this video is already long. So if you want me to make a video on places you can get cheap accommodations here in Birmingham, then let me know in the comment section. I will make a separate video on that, but I cannot include that because there are lots of them. Okay, I can't include that in this video, otherwise this video will be too long. All right, so you guys, this will be the end of this video. I hope I'm able to share one or two for those of you who have been in my DM, email, and asking me this kind of questions. I hope I've been able to answer your curiosity or answer your questions, yeah. So yeah, beautiful people, this will be the end of this video. Okay, so for those of you who who I'm not able to answer their questions, I'll probably do another video answering those questions. Okay, so beautiful people, thank you for sticking with me till this point. I will see you guys in my next one. Ciao.